Welcome once again. It's your favorite show, Real Inspiration. What do we get to do? We get to unleash the real you because you're bigger, better, stronger, and you can be the best that there is of you. Okay, today on Real Inspiration, we're going to be talking about something that got triggered by what happened to me some few days back. So, I was going through an immigration clearance and I had to be there for like more than 30 minutes, which is not normal because people get that done in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. But I was there for close to like 30 minutes and I kept wondering what was happening. All my documents were actually right. So I don't know what the reason was that I was being kept there for that long, but I got to know in the end. So this guy takes my documents, looks through them, and then he keeps holding on and holding on. He tells me to do the finger scan, the eye scan, and everything, and I did it all, and it was okay. He kept asking me the same question over and over and over and over again, and I kept giving him the same answer. So I was wondering, and each time he's going to be so focused on my hair. Okay, that makes sense because a lot of people tell me when I have different hairdos, I look different, which is true. So what is on my document is actually different from what I have on my hair right now. So this guy keeps looking at my hair closely. He will look at it for a moment and smile, and then he'll get to ask me the question again, and I'm like, what's happening? Do I look different? I actually asked him that, and he was like, no, it's okay. Then after for like 15 minutes thereabout, he still tells me to do the finger scan, to do the eye scan and everything, and I was getting all a little bit irritated right now, and I was like, what's happening? Then he did everything. So by the time I was leaving there, you're not gonna believe why he made me stay that long, and people were on the line waiting, so he couldn't take forever. It was because he said my hair was so beautiful. Like, he said it over and over and over again, like 3 times after I left from there, and he was still looking at me, and there was still someone in the line waiting in front of him. I was stunned. Can you imagine that? So sometimes people get unfortunate because you can be there and the guy is going to make you go back on the line because he wants you to come again and stay there over and over again, because if people are on the line, he has to work with them. So ladies, well, for guys it can happen sometimes, but ladies get that all the time. So ladies, if you get somewhere again and someone stops you and takes so much of your time and you're freaking out, you're thinking something is wrong or you didn't just do something right, that's really not the problem. I've had that several times. Sometimes I was at a police checkpoint and they had to make me stay there. I got to realize, or I heard from some other person who had that same experience, that the guys just wanted her number. Can you imagine? Well, my own situation then, no one took my number because the people who were in the car with me made up their minds they were not going to leave that place until I left. So the guy had no option. He kept me there for a while and then he left me. It happened to my younger sister as well once, and I wasn't going to leave the place, so the guy had no option. He had to let her go. Well, don't freak out when you have all your documents intact and they're right. But then it's just because this guy might be admiring you and he wants to get a closer look at God's creation. So don't freak out. I know for guys, for lady immigration officers, they can also get to do that to you from time to time, but it mostly happens to ladies. So the next time you get into that scenario, don't freak out. It happens to everybody. It happened to me a lot. On Real Inspiration, I get to say I love you very much, but God loves you way, way more. If you got to like this, get to subscribe, share, and comment.